He was allowed to land, was not arrested, but the question is, did police tell any of the U.S. airlines that this guy had been violent on the previous flight?
He was back at Miami International Airport the next day. Watch as he passes through security and hides behind a wall. Several people pass him before he's seen punching a man walking by. Security tries to intervene. Then he storms back to the TSA checkpoint where security cameras catch him throwing several punches at TSA officers until he's knocked down over a luggage cart and pinned down until law enforcement arrives. McDougal has pleaded guilty in federal court to assaulting TSA officers. He's set to be sentenced tomorrow. David?
Victor Akendo from Miami tonight. Victor, thank you. Tonight there is a manhunt now underway after a traffic stop turned violent in Columbus, Ohio. A car pulled over. Authorities say a passenger then running away, turning back and firing, striking two officers. Here's our Chief Justice correspondent Pierre Thomas now.
Tonight, an urgent manhunt underway after this routine traffic stop in Ohio suddenly turned violent, ending in gunfire. Watch the police body-worn camera as the officers in Columbus, Ohio approach the vehicle just before 7 p.m. Wednesday, when the passenger jumps out and takes off. There's a chase, then that passenger opens fire, hitting both officers.
Shot fired. Officer down, officer down. I'm hit. I'm hit.
The other officer diving for cover. Police also releasing this surveillance video showing the passenger turn and fire. That passenger identified as 21-year-old Devontae Dixon. He's now facing charges of attempted murder and felony assault. Police calling on the public for help.
If you're listening and you know where this person is, please pick up the phone and give us a call.
Authorities say the driver was taken into custody, was cooperative, and later released. And David, some good news. Both officers are now in stable condition after one was initially listed as critical.
Pierre Thomas live in Washington. Pierre, thank you. Now to Harvard tonight, and on this graduation day, the university winning a temporary reprieve in its battle with President Trump. A judge now allowing Harvard to enroll foreign students. The State Department, meanwhile, announcing it will, quote, aggressively revoke visas of some Chinese students. Tonight, hear why they're doing this, and ABC's Selena Wang from Cambridge, Massachusetts tonight.
Harvard celebrating graduation with a legal victory in its battle with the Trump administration after a federal judge temporarily blocked the president's ban on international students.
Welcome.
Today, a standing ovation for the school's president, Alan Garber, who's become the face of the resistance.
Members of the class of 2025 from down the street, across the country, and around the world. Around the world, just as it should be.
The Trump administration accuses Harvard of failing to confront anti-Semitic harassment and claims the school has coordinated with the Chinese Communist Party. Allegations Harvard denies. But tonight, a dramatic new escalation that could impact universities across the country. Secretary of State Marco Rubio announcing the U.S. will work to aggressively revoke visas of Chinese students, including those with connections to the Chinese Communist Party or studying in critical fields. Former ambassador to China Nicholas Burns, now a Harvard professor, telling us there's already a rigorous vetting process.
Those who are a security risk should not have a visa, but that probably excludes the vast majority of the applicants and the vast majority of the 277,000 Chinese students in the United States.
For Harvard students like Fanzo Zhang from China, the last week has been a roller coaster.
That definitely sparked a new round of panic mode. It's definitely a lot of devastation, frustration, disappointment, anger, and uncertainty going on campus right now.
But David, as for that warning to Chinese students, it's unclear how many could be targeted. And for Harvard, this legal battle continues to play out in the courts with billions of dollars in federal funding frozen. A hearing on that is scheduled for July. David?
Selena Wang in Cambridge, Massachusetts tonight. Selena, thank you. From Washington, there is news coming in tonight. The Justice Department revealing an IT specialist with the Defense Intelligence Agency has been arrested and charged with attempting to provide classified information to a friendly foreign government. The FBI says it began investigating the 28-year-old in March after receiving a tip. According to authorities, the tipster said the staffer's views did not, quote, agree or align with the values of this administration. The FBI says the suspect is alleged to have given classified information to an undercover agent. We turn now to several alarming shark encounters along the East Coast just as the summer holiday season begins. A suspected shark attack off of North Carolina. And tonight, here the video in the Northeast. A 20-foot shark amid boaters right off Rhode Island. Here's Morgan Norwood.
Tonight, with summer right around the corner, a string of shark scares on the East Coast. In North Carolina Wednesday, a possible shark attack.
26-year-old male bit by a shark.
Sean Barton bitten on the leg, frantically telling his niece to get out of the water.
I felt something bite down on calf, shin region. Immediately I thought, I think I just got bit by a shark, and I think I should probably get out of the water.
He needed nearly a dozen stitches. In Rhode Island, this giant of the deep, a massive 20-foot-long basking shark. That telltale dorsal fin spotted near boaters on Block Island over the holiday weekend. And this close call in Panama City Beach, Florida.
You're fine, it's right here.
A black-tip shark darting just feet from a woman wading in the water. Experts tonight with this advice if you spot a shark nearby.
The best thing to do to just quietly get out of the water. You don't want to splash and panic and try to attract the shark accidentally. Remember, these are wild animals.
And David, while these shark encounters are extremely rare, scientists say climate change is changing where some swim and how they hunt. David?
Morgan Norwood with us tonight. Morgan, thank you. In New York City tonight, 2 NYPD detectives have been placed on modified duty. Authorities claim they had a prior connection to the alleged Manhattan crypto torture townhouse. Sources telling ABC News tonight one of the detectives working off duty allegedly drove the victim in this case to the townhouse where he told police he was tortured for weeks by 2 crypto executives. Authorities say a second detective was being paid by one of the suspects for off-duty security. NYPD officials say neither officer had knowledge of any alleged illegal or inappropriate behavior. When we come back tonight, the dramatic testimony in the Sean Diddy Combs trial, the new claim tonight, what a new witness is now saying. Also tonight here, the actor who brought one of the most terrifying characters to life is being remembered tonight. And then the surprising reveal from Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. Even they were surprised. Tonight, hear the dramatic testimony at the trial of Sean Diddy Combs here in New York, a former personal assistant using the pseudonym Mia, testifying Combs raped and sexually assaulted her multiple times. Mia telling the court she absolutely did not want to talk about the alleged assaults, but telling the jury she has to, quote, tell the truth and that she has a, quote, moral obligation because when you're scared into silence, these things continue to happen to others, she said. Her testimony resumes tomorrow. Combs has denied he assaulted anyone. Tonight, 2 major airlines now joining forces in a key way. United and JetBlue teaming up for what they're calling the Blue Sky program. Under the partnership, the carriers will start selling seats on each other's flights. Passengers who use loyalty programs can use their miles and other benefits on both United and JetBlue flights. Blue Sky, they're calling it, launches this fall. When we come back, the surprise from Eddie Murphy. They became in-laws together, he and another comedian, and Beyonce tonight, and this very big gender reveal in a moment. To the Index tonight, 2 comedy legends have become in-laws. Eddie Murphy's son, Eric, and Martin Lawrence's daughter, Jasmine, are now married. Eddie Murphy breaking the news on the Jennifer Hudson show, sharing the 2 skipped having a big wedding and quietly tied the knot 2 weeks ago. So Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence are now in-laws tonight, and congratulations to their kids. Beyonce pulling off a gender reveal for one lucky fan. The singer spotted the fan sign, asking her to help with the reveal during her Cowboy Carter stop at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. Beyonce on stage, opening an envelope, the audience anxiously waiting to see if it was a boy or a girl. The letter inside revealing the word cowboy. Tonight, tributes are pouring in for actor Ed Gale, the actor and stuntman best known for scaring generations as the possessed doll Chucky. Gale played the character in the original film in 1988 and later in several sequels, including Bride of Chucky. His niece, in announcing his passing, said he had appeared in more than 130 films and TV shows since arriving in California at the age of 20.